ये जो स्किप ट्रायल वाला आ रहा है उसको हटा दीजिएगा। ये स्किप ट्रायल और यूट्यूब प्रीमियम वाला है, ये हटता नहीं है। Okay. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, please say yes if you can hear me now. Okay, Renu Gupta, good evening. Suraj, Vishwas Srivastav. All of you guys, can you hear me now? Okay, fine. You will get sound. Okay, fine. Yes, sound problem is okay now. Okay, very well. Okay, so this is the Telegram channel named as GS World IS. So you have to join this Telegram channel for all the PDF materials that you will get over here. All right. Okay, Mukesh, good evening. Okay, let's move. So let's begin the session. What we will do today. The first thing, we will have the daily current affairs session. Apart from this, you will get the questions in between, and apart from this, we will have one news article today, and that is based on the farmers' protest. That is a burning topic these days and is a very sensational topic. So we will do that. We will discuss that topic today. Alright, so let's begin with the question. Your question is in your screen. Who will deliver the inaugural address at FICCI's 93rd annual general meeting and annual convention in December 2020? And your options are number 1 Narendra Modi, number 2 Amit Shah, number 3 Rajnath Singh, or number 4 Prakash Javadekar. Alright guys, so you have to answer it. Okay. Yes, do like the session and share it with your friends so that others can also join, and please do subscribe the channel also. Okay, so Piyush has answered the question as number 1 should be the answer, Narendra Modi. Alright, other students? Alright. Okay, 1. Alright, Piyush is saying Narendra Modi, Ahil Khan is saying 1, Vishwas 1. Alright guys, Mukesh is answering the question as number 3rd, that means Rajnath Singh. Alright, okay. So let's see what is the correct answer. And your correct answer is Narendra Modi. Alright, Narendra Modi is the correct answer, and he is going to inaugurate the FICCI's 93rd annual general meeting and will deliver an inaugural address in the annual convention. Alright, so let's see the news regarding this question. The news and the explanation is as follows. Prime Minister Modi will deliver the inaugural address at FICCI's 93rd annual general meeting and annual convention on 12th of December 2020. Apart from this, he will also inaugurate the virtual FICCI Annual Expo 2020, and FICCI's annual convention is being held virtually on 11th, 12th and 14th of December 2020. And the theme of this for this year 2020, that means annual convention theme is Inspired India. So guys, you have to remember the theme, which is very important for your exam. That means it will surely come in your exam and it will ask that what is the theme of FICCI's annual convention or FICCI's annual general meeting, and the theme will be Inspired India. Alright, so this is very important for your exam point of view. Apart from this, the event will see the participation of several ministers and bureaucrats, etc. Fine. Alright, let's move. Okay, so now we will begin the session of current affairs. This was just the warm up question for all of you. So you have answered, all of you have answered very well. Alright, Gorakhpur Yadav is here. Okay, so let's move to the current affairs news. And your first news is that today, what is today? Today is International Day of Neutrality. Alright, so let's see. As every year on December 12th, the International Day of Neutrality is celebrated. On February 2nd, 2017, the United Nations General Assembly declared December 12th as the International Day of Neutrality. Alright, the resolution was introduced by the country of Turkmenistan, whose capital is Ashgabat and whose currency is Manat, and the resolution was introduced by this country. The country has been recognized as a permanently neutral state since December 12, 1995. Alright, so this is the important day. That is, if the question is asked in your examination that when is International Day of Neutrality celebrated, the answer is your 12th of December. Alright. Okay, so alright, Ek Kadam Manzil Ki Or, thank you so much for your appreciation. Let's move to the next news, and your next news is that India's first mRNA vaccine for COVID-19, as India has given the permission for the trials of mRNA vaccine in India. And what is the news behind this? Let's see. India's first indigenous mRNA vaccine candidate has received approval from the Drug Controller General of India to initiate phase 1 and 2 human clinical trial. Alright, mRNA based vaccines are scientifically the ideal choice to address a pandemic because of their rapid developmental timeline. Apart from this, the novel mRNA vaccine candidate HGCO19 has been developed by Geneva, a company based in Pune. Alright, so this is the news, like India's first mRNA vaccine for COVID-19 has been given approval by Drug Control General of India to initiate phase 1 and phase 2 human clinical trial. Alright. Alright, Rinku is asking something, ma'am, IR class kab chalti hai? Alright, I am not getting your point, Rinku. Alright, Pushpendra, yes, I know you very well, that you are from Raebareli and one of my students. English grammar, alright. Yes, I'll see what will happen, alright. Okay, focus on this, guys. Please like the session if you are liking it. Alright, let's move to the next news. And your next news is Eric Yuan Times Business Person of the Year 2020. Alright, so you know very well that there is a magazine, that is Times magazine, which is based on American. Alright, it is situated in America, New York City, and the first issue of this magazine was in the year 1923. Alright, so this is the magazine, this is weekly magazine. Times is a weekly magazine and it is based in New York City, America, and its first issue was on 3rd March 1923. So what does it do? It used to rank the persons and accordingly declare the business person of the year, or what are the other things. Alright, so let's see what is the news behind is Eric Yuan, who is the CEO of Zoom. You know very well, Zoom is a video conferencing platform where official meetings can be held, or we have some video conferencing chat on WhatsApp and other things, and we have that email option also for chatting purpose or video calling for the meetings and all. We have Google Meet also. Similarly, we have Zoom, which is a platform for video conferencing, especially based or especially made for those who are doing some office work or something, office meetings and all. So, CEO of Zoom video conferencing platform, and who is the CEO? Eric Yuan, and he has been named Business Person of the Year by Time for the growth of Zoom in a pandemic. Alright, so what is the news behind this? He began at WebEx as a coder and soon became integral to the creation of his video conferencing platform. Earlier, he was a coder in the company of WebEx, and later on, what does he do? He has just created his own video conferencing platform named as Zoom, and he is declared as the Business Person of the Year for 2020 by the Times magazine. Alright, Zoom software was released in the year of 2013, promoting a free basic service for different size organizations along with many paid levels. Alright, so this is the news that and it is a very important news because various things has been declared by this Times magazine, and one of this is your Business Person of the Year, and Business Person of the Year is declared as Eric Yuan. Alright, Dheeraj is here. Good evening. Sorry I am late today. It's alright, Dheeraj. The session has just begun. Alright, Aarti, very good evening. How are you? Please guys do like the session and share it with your friends so that others can also join and can benefit from this session. Alright, okay, let's move to the next news. Saudi Arabia approves Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. Saudi Arabia approved the use of the Pfizer BioNTech novel coronavirus vaccine, and it has become the second Gulf country after Bahrain to green light the drug. Alright, you know that Pfizer BioNTech vaccine has been approved by other countries also, but firstly, your first Gulf country is Bahrain, and the second Gulf country which has given the approval for Pfizer BioNTech vaccine is your Saudi Arabia. Alright, so this is an important news, that which is the second Gulf country which has given approval for the trial of Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. So it is your Saudi Arabia. Alright, and which is the first Gulf country which has given approval for the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. So it is your Bahrain. Apart from this, the Saudi Food and Drug Authority has approved the registration of Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and Britain and Canada have also approved it. And some days before, I have already told you that there is a woman of 90 years old who has given the first dose of this Pfizer BioNTech vaccine named as Keenan, and one is Indian origin person who lives in Britain named as Hari Shukla. He is also 87 years old, and he was also given the one of the first jab of this Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. Alright, so this is being trialed and now used to give to the persons who are old age, and next the other countries are also following, and they are also giving approval for the trial and for the use of this Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. Alright, so this is the important news. I hope you all have understood it very well. So if you have understood, just say yes. Alright, World Kranti is here. Alright, I am his or her Didi. Alright, fine. Good evening, World Kranti. It's alright. So guys, see, the session is used to start at the time of 6 p.m. So you have to be on time. You know, if it would be your offline class, then you would got late. But it's as it is online class, so you take it very casually and you come late. So it should not be there. Alright, discipline is the must thing for your studies. So be on time, guys. Alright, be regular and be on time. It's alright that you got late by some emergency reasons or some urgent reason. Alright, fine. Okay, no problem. It's okay. Let's focus on the news. Okay, so what is your next news? Let's see. 5th India Water Impact Summit. It is going to be held, and what is the news behind this? What is the news related? So let's see. the 5th India Water Impact Summit, and it has begun on 10th of December 2020 with the theme of comprehensive analysis and holistic management of local rivers and water bodies with a focus on Ardh Ganga river conservation synchronized development. Alright, so this is the news that there is a summit which is being held on December 10th, 2020, and what is the theme of the summit? The theme is comprehensive analysis and holistic management of local rivers and water bodies with a focus on Ardh Ganga river conservation synchronized development. And it is being organized by the National Mission for Clean Ganga, alright, NMCG in short, and Center for Ganga River Basin Management and Studies, C Ganga. Alright, so this is the important news. And what question can be asked? That there are two types of questions which can be asked related to this news. Your first question might be there that which edition is this? What edition is this for India Water Impact Summit? And your options might be like first edition, second edition, fifth edition, sixth edition. Your answer should be fifth edition because this is the 5th India Water Impact Summit. Alright, and next question might be asked in your examination like what is the theme of India Water Impact Summit? So what is the theme? It is comprehensive analysis and holistic management of local rivers and water bodies. As simple as it is. Alright, okay, Bharat Sharma Bikaner is here. Nice information. Hats off to channel and your team, ma'am. Alright, thank you so much Bharat Sharma for your appreciation, and if you like this session very well, it's my pleasure. And if you like the channel also, plus so do subscribe the channel. Alright, this is the thing you can do as an appreciation for us. Alright, Sajjan Yadav is here. Very good evening. Alright, let's move to the topic, and it will continue till 15th of December 2020. Alright, so when did it start? It is started on 10th of December 2020 and it will continue till 15th of December 2020. Alright, so Sirish, very good evening. How are you? Okay, let's move to the next topic, and your next is a warm-up question in between so that you don't get bored, because this is the thing that you get bored very soon. Alright, so this is a warm-up question for all of you. So let's see what is the question. Arpan Gangwar, very good evening. The question is, with reference to the Helpage India, consider the following statements, and your statements are as follows. Your statement is, it became the first institute from India to receive the United Nations Population Award for 2020. And secondly, it was established by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in 1978 to work for elderly people. Alright, and the question is, which of the following statements given above is or are correct? Your options are 1 only, second option 2 only, third option both 1 and 2, and last option neither 1 and 2. Alright, so tell me the answer. Alright, Mukesh is saying first bar में IS prelims के लिए ma'am support my GS World. Alright, Mukesh. Okay, thank you. Okay, tell me the answer. Alright, World Kranti answering the question as 2 only. Alright, let's see. So the question is, with reference to the Helpage India, you know that Helpage India is a non-profit, non-governmental organization based in India to basically help the old age groups. Okay, and the statements are, it became the first institute from India to receive the United Nations Population Award for 2020, and it was established by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in 1978 to work for elderly people. Okay, Mukesh, I am not getting you properly. Alright. Okay, World Kranti is saying B, Dheeraj C, no, but not sure. Alright, Sushant C, Renu B, Sirish, C, and Renu is saying answer is 1 and 2, both. Alright. Okay, Bharat is saying that I am big follower of Mission. Under guidance of Mission, I qualified Rajasthan PCS exam. My interview would be in first week of January. Currently, I am officer in education department. All right, Bharat Sharma, it's very good to hear from you like this. And currently, you are an officer in education department. So very well done and congratulations to you. And very best of luck for your interview, which is going to be held in the first week of January for Rajasthan PCS. So very well done and best of luck, and you will definitely crack this interview also. My best wishes with you. Okay, Mukesh is answering the question as C, Vishwas C, Sanjay Yadav C. Alright, all of you guys, if you know the answer, then also you have to answer, and if you don't know the answer, then it is my humble request to all of you to please answer the question so that you would able to eliminate the option in your examination. Alright, so whatever you know, just a guesswork. Alright, you have to do just guess the question if you don't know the answer. So let's move to the answer. What is the correct answer? And your correct answer is A. That is one only is correct. Alright, so what is the news related with this question? Let's see. Your news is Helpage India has been presented the United Nations Population Award for 2020 in the institutional category. Alright, and for the first time in the history of the United Nations Population Award, the honor is being conferred on an Indian institution. Hence, the statement 1 is correct. As it is the first time, so that is why this statement is correct, that this is the first time Helpage India or any Indian organization is getting this award of United Nations Population Award. Alright. Okay, yes, just a guess. All right, so who has given the answer correctly? No one, I guess. All right, BP Singh is saying now that the answer should be A, and others haven't answered the question correctly. So it's all right, guys. You have to just guess the answer if you don't know the answer. All right, so it will boost up your confidence in later on. All right, just keep answering the questions. Okay, let's move. Only 2 Indians have been awarded in the past for decades since the award was established in the year of 1981. Former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1983 and industrialist philanthropist G.R.D. Tata in 1992. As you know that this year in 2020, Helpage India has been presented the United Nations Population Award for 2020 in the institutional category. But earlier in the year of 1983, as this award was established in the year of 1981, but in the year of 1983, as soon as it was established, our former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was awarded with this award, and in the year of 1992, industrialist philanthropist J.R.D. Tata, as you know him very well, was awarded in the year of 1992 from this award. Alright, so this is very important news, and now after 1992, this is the thing that this is the first time any institution has been given this award. Alright, okay. Apart from this, Bhutan's Queen Mother Gyalgyung Sangye Shodan Wangchuk, alright, she is the Queen of Bhutan, and she has been awarded the United Nations Population Award in the individual category, alright, for 2020 for her work on ending violence against gender. Alright, apart from this, Helpage India, if you know that what is Helpage India, just have a gist of this. So Helpage India is a leading charity in India working with and for disadvantaged elderly for nearly 4 decades. It was set up in the year of 1978 and is registered under the Societies Registration Act of 1860. It is a non-profit organization and not established by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. All right, so this is the thing, that this is a non-profit organization that I have told you earlier, and it was not established by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So the statement 2 is correct, and your only first option is correct. All right, so this type of questions are asked in your examination, so be prepared for this. That is why I give you some warm-up questions in between, so that you just get an idea that what type of questions can be asked in the examination regarding current affairs. All right. Okay, Bharat is requesting, please friends, share this excellent session to your 3 friends. It is an amazing and helpful session. All right, Bharat Sharma from Bikaner, thank you so much for your appreciation, and thank you so much for your request also. All right, so guys, do share with your friends, at least 3 of your friends. This session should be shared with at least 3 of your friends, or you can just put it on your WhatsApp status. Then also this session can be shared. All right, and do subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. All right, okay, so let's move to the current affairs session again, and your next news is ADB, as you know, is known as the Asian Development Bank. All right, so it is based in Manila, Philippines. It is headquartered in Manila, Philippines, and it was established in the year of 1966 with member states as 68 countries. And who is the head of this ADB? That means Asian Development Bank. So the name of its head is Masatsugu Asakawa. Masatsugu Asakawa. These are the information related to this Asian Development Bank. So Asian Development Bank, what does it do? It launches $9 billion COVID-19 vaccine scheme. As you know that Asian Development Bank is related to those countries who are the member states, and around 68 member countries are there, and India is also one of the country which is a member of this Asian Development Bank, and it has launched a scheme. And what is the name of the scheme? The name of the scheme is COVID-19 vaccine scheme, and it has donated $9 billion to this. So let's see what are the details of this news. The Asian Development Bank has launched a $9 billion initiative called the Asia Pacific Vaccine Access Facility, or known as the APVAX in short. So what is the full form of APVAX? That is Asia Pacific Vaccine Access Facility, and it will offer rapid and equitable support to its developing members as they procure and deliver effective and safe coronavirus vaccines. Alright, apart from this, ADB is also making available a COVID-19 vaccine import facility to help countries secure safe and effective vaccines. Alright, so these are the details of this news. So you have to just remember that these questions might be asked, that which of the following banks has launched a COVID-19 vaccine scheme, and the options might be New Development Bank, Asian Infrastructure Development Bank, alright, AIIB. Apart from this, ADB would be your one of the answer, World Bank would be your answer. So the correct answer would be your ADB. So don't confuse all of you. And what is the donation it has given? What are the initiative based on? What is the cost of this initiative? The cost is your $9 billion. All right. Okay, so World Kranti is saying that he has put on the status. All right, okay. मैंने status लगा दिया है, and आप सब लगा दो please. Thanks. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, World Kranti. It's a great honor for me. All right. Okay, let's move to the next news. All right, guys, do like the session. Please keep liking it. All right, let's move to the next session. Next news. Your next news is that Biden named Times Person of the Year. Right now you have seen that Times Business Person of the Year is your Zoom's CEO, CEO of the company Zoom, and named as the Eric Yuan. And now Time has also released the Person of the Year, the name of the Person of the Year. And what is the name? Name is Joe Biden. All right, he is the American president-elect, and what is the and he is named as the person of the year by Times magazine. All right, okay, so let's see what is the news behind this. Time magazine has named US President elect Joe Biden and Vice President elect Kamala Harris its person of the year. So both of them is considered as has been named as the Times magazine person of the year. And also, Time named the Korean boy band BTS its entertainer of the year. Alright, you must have heard the band BTS, and it is named as the entertainer of the year by Times magazine. Alright, and named Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James its athlete of the year. Alright, so you have to remember very well that who is named as the business person of the year. So the name is Eric Yuan. Who is named as the person of the year? So there are two names, that is Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Apart from this, who is named as the entertainer person of the year or entertainer of the year? So it is Korean boy band BTS. And apart from this, who is named as the athlete of the year by the Times magazine? So the name is LeBron James. Alright, so these are the certain facts which you have to remember very well for your exam, because these are the must questions which will definitely come in your exam. Alright, Mukesh, good English speech. Okay, thank you so much, Mukesh. Alright, Rachna, hello, good evening. Let's move to the next point. And your next point is that Times other person of the year candidates were President Donald Trump and Dr. Anthony Fauci. Alright, so these are the things you have to keep in remember. So just make notes of these things, that this is the very important news, and you have to keep it in mind that who has been named what by the Times magazine. So do remember that Times business person of the year Eric Yuan, who is the CEO of Zoom. Alright, and person of the year, again I am telling you, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And entertainer of the year BTS band, and apart from this, athlete of the year named as LeBron James. Alright, let's move to the next news. IUCN. Alright, so let's see what is the news behind this. IUCN lists 31 species as extinct. Alright, so firstly you should know that what is IUCN. IUCN is the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species, and it has declared 31 animal and plant species extinct. Alright, so apart from this, that total includes the lost shark, listed as critically endangered or possibly extinct, as it was last recorded in 1934. Apart from this, 3 frog and worm shark species have vanished, and Amazonian dolphin and oak trees are threatened with extinction. Alright, and IUCN is an organization which was established in the year of 1948, and its headquarter is in Switzerland. And its headquarter is in Switzerland. And what does it do? It declares the extinct species of plants and animals. So right now it has declared 31 species as extinct. Alright, so you have to remember the name number, because the question might be asked that how many species are declared or listed as extinct by International Union Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species, and it has declared 31 species as extinct. Alright, so let's move to the next news, and your next news is EU, European Union agrees on tougher climate goals for 2030. Alright, so let's see what is the news behind this. Firstly, you should note that European Union is a union of 27 member states. It is a union of 27 countries. It was established in the year of 1993, and it is headquartered at Brussels, Belgium. Alright, so it is headquartered at Brussels, Belgium, and it agrees on tougher climate goals for 2030. Let's see what is the news behind this. EU leaders agreed to set an ambitious target to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 55% compared to 1990 levels by 2030. Alright, apart from this, Europe will reduce emissions by at least 55% by 2030. This is an important question. You should remember that European Union, it can be asked in your examination that Europe will reduce emissions by at least 55% by which year, and you have to remember the answer should be 2030. Apart from this, there was some announcement by the country Japan, and it has announced that by the year 2022 it will be decarbonized country. That means there would be no carbon emission by the year of 2022. So it is also a very important news, and apart from this, this news is already also related to this, that Europe will reduce emissions by at least 55% by the year of 2030. So keep it in mind. It puts Europe on a cleaner path towards climate neutrality in the year of 2050. Alright, apart from this, Poland, backed by some other coal-dependent Central European countries, had been holding out for guarantees on funding to pay for a clean energy transition. Alright, so this is a very important news, and you have to keep it in mind that by which year EU agrees to, or European Union agrees to reduce emissions by at least 55%, and the year is year 2030. Yes, Bharat Sharma. Yes, he is requesting guys to do share this session among your needy students. Sharing and liking session is a great boost for teacher. Please do share. Yes, of course, Bharat, you know that this is not the offline class, and your comments and your appreciation through online mode by liking and by sharing with your friends is the great boost for all of us and for all the teachers. It is a good thing. And we get motivation from this, and we just by motivation we work for you, and our work just pays off by your this liking and sharing and subscribing. Alright, so please guys keep liking and sharing it with your friends, and subscribe. You also, you just subscribe the channel and make the subscription with your friends also. Alright. Okay, Kamal, hello Kamal, how are you? Is this a demo class or free of cost throughout? Kamal, this is not a demo class. This is the class of your current affairs session, and it will be free of cost on YouTube, and it will be throughout. Alright, don't worry. Okay, so let's move to the next news, and your last news is Elephant Health Camp organized in Kaziranga National Park. You know that Kaziranga National Park is in Assam, and Elephant Camp or Health Camp is being organized for the first time in Kaziranga. Alright, this is the first time that any any such camp is being organized for the good health of animals. So what is the news behind this? An elephant health camp was organized by the Kaziranga National Park, based in or located in Assam. Authority for the routine health care of the departmental elephants of the park on 11th of December 2020. And the question that may come in your exam is that which of the following national parks organized an elephant health camp, and your answer should be Kaziranga National Park. Alright, so this question is also important. A thorough health checkup was carried out by microscopic examination of the facial samples for probable parasitic load, and blood samples were also collected from selected elephants for routine blood profile and general checkup. Alright, okay. No, Aditya, this is not a demo class. This is the regular current affairs daily session for your exam. Alright, and this is absolutely free of cost. Alright, the cost is only your liking and your share that you have to pay. Okay, Shiv Maurya is here. Good evening, Shiv. How are you? Okay, let's move to the next revision question, and your next question is on your screen. Kindly read the question and answer the question. Alright, so the question is, Orcha was recently in news, and you know that why it is in news, and if you don't know, then we will discuss. Alright, so Orcha was recently in news, and you have to answer the question that which of these statements given below is or are correct with regards to it. And your statement number 1 is that Orcha is located in the southern part of Uttar Pradesh. And your next question, next statement is, it was the capital of Gurjar Pratihars in the 16th century. If you have a good knowledge of geography, then you definitely answer this question correctly. And your question is that which of the above statements is or are correct, and your options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, and last option is neither 1 nor 2. Alright, Kamal. Okay, Kamal, your class timing is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. From Monday to Saturday, and Sunday will be your off. Alright, so okay, Ramnivas Singh is here, and this session is for English medium students. This is based on English medium student, and if you want to attend the current affairs session for Hindi medium classes, then you can attend the classes of Imran Sir. Alright. Yes, please share it, guys. Please share it. Okay, Mukesh is also requesting, at least listen to him. Okay. Vishwas is saying that the answer is second only. Okay, Sanjay is saying 1 only, Vishwas is saying only 2, and P Singh is saying that neither 1 neither 2 is correct, and Aditya Narayan is saying that second is correct. Sushant Yadav has answered the question D. Dheeraj is saying B, Renu Gupta is saying 1 and 2, Sanjay is saying 1, and Mukesh is saying C. Alright guys, so 2 students have given the answer correctly, and the names are P Singh and Sushant Yadav. Both of them have given the answer correctly, and your correct answer is neither 1 nor 2. Alright, why? So, because Orcha is located in the state of Madhya Pradesh, and it is not the capital of Gurjar Pratihar, it was the capital of Bundelis. Alright, Bundels. So, let's see the news regarding this. Orcha of Madhya Pradesh, it is located in Madhya Pradesh, not Uttar Pradesh, as it is located in the border area, so don't get confused. Your correct answer that it is in Madhya Pradesh, alright, and it has been included in the list of World Heritage City by UNESCO, and that is why it is in news recently, because Orcha is included in the list of World Heritage City by UNESCO. Alright, so what is the news? Let's see. It is located in the Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh. Orcha is popular for its temples and palaces. It was the capital of Bundela Kingdom in the 16th century. Alright, and the famous spots in the town are Raj Mahal, Jahangir Mahal, Ram Raja Temple, Rai Praveen Mahal, and Lakshmi Narayan Mandir. Alright, so neither 1 nor 2 is correct, because Orcha is not located in Uttar Pradesh, it is located in Madhya Pradesh, and it was not the capital of Gurjar Pratihars, it was the capital of Bundela Kingdom. Alright. Yes, Gwalior and Orcha, very good. P Singh and Sushant have answered the question correctly. Alright, well done both of you. Okay, BP Singh has also answered the question as D, and Mukesh has also answered D. Alright guys. Okay, so what is the news related to this again? After inclusion in the World Heritage City list, chemical treatment of historic spots like Mansingh Palace, Gujri Mahal, and Sahasrabahu Temple will be done, so that art inscribed on them will become more visible. Alright. Yes, Orcha and Gwalior both are UNESCO heritage cities. Okay. No, both are not correct. D is correct, because both are not correct, and neither 1 nor 2. This is the right answer. Alright. Okay, let's move to our today's news article. Alright. Okay, Narendra Kumar, good evening. Good evening, and how are you? Okay, so what is the today's news article? Today I have taken only one news article because it is a bit lengthy topic. Alright. You know that this is the most burning topic these days. As you know, there are protests going on by farmers all over the world, and especially on the Noida Uttar Pradesh area region, Noida, Ghaziabad region. So what is the news and why farmers are protesting in the year of 2020? What is the news behind this? Why they are protesting and why there is so much of agitation and why there is pressure on the government? What are the legal facts behind these? We will all take up this today. All right. So let's see. So you will learn in this news article that what are the 15 reasons and why in 2020 farmers are protesting. So your news headline is that the ground has fallen out from beneath the farmers' feet, as it is a very important and crucial moment for the farmers, because during lockdown also there is not so much income for the farmers and other sectors also, and agriculture is very hard stricken by these lockdown things, and after that also there is not very good things happening with these farmers. And these laws, there were 3 bills that were declared, that were announced by the government. And what are these 3 bills? Your first bill is Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill, Essential Commodities Bill, and apart from this one more bill is there, the Farmers Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Bill 2020. These 3 bills were announced by the government, and all the farmers are just doing a protest against the government regarding these bills. So let's discuss all the things and all the news article regarding this news. The central theme of this news article is the Farm Acts which are declared. There are 3 agricultural acts which were declared by the government on 3 agricultural acts or bills, all right, that were declared by the government on 27th September 2020, all right, and they are just protesting against these Farm Acts, all right. And why they are protesting? Because these acts are farmer unfriendly and in violation of important constitutional safeguards, all right. So this is the important topic, and let's take up this topic. Let's see what is the news behind this. What will you learn in this news article? You will learn brief introduction to all the bills, legality and framework of the bill, and reasons of the farmers' protest and way forward. All right. So this news article will definitely help you out in answering your mains examination, whether it is your PCS examination or civil services examination. So please do focus on this news article. All right. So let's see. Here it is a brief introduction regarding all the acts that were passed by the government. Alright, let's see. So intent of the bills. What is the intention behind these bills? The intention was helping farmers by liberalizing access to agricultural markets, removing existing barriers to storage of agricultural produce, and facilitating contract farming. Alright, so this was the intention behind passing all these bills of the government, and what it will do, it will help farmers by liberalizing access to agricultural markets, removing existing barriers to storage of agricultural produce, and facilitating contract farming. Apart from this, what is the agitation? Why there is agitation between the farmers and why the farmers are protesting? The reason behind the protest is a request to repeal the recently passed farmers bill. The farmers are requesting to repeal this bill because this is unfriendly for the farmers. This is an unfriendly bill for the farmers. All right. So let's see why it is unfriendly and what are the things behind this. What are the concerns from mandis? As you know that these are the bills regarding some produce and price assurance. So let's see what are the concerns from mandis. APMC mandis. First of all, what is APMC mandis? APMC means Agriculture Produce Market Committee, and APMC mandis. Most government procurement centers in Punjab, Haryana and a few other states are located within the notified APMC mandis. Alright, and India needs more mandis. India needs more mandis rather selling outside the mandis, because the government is saying that you have to sell your agriculture produce outside these mandis. Apart from this, there is a need for more mandis. Alright, so there is no need to sell outside the mandis, because in this way the farmers would be in loss. Alright, so tax-free private trade, there is a tax-free private trade, and farmers fear that encouraging tax-free private trade outside the APMC mandis will make these notified markets unviable. Alright, okay, let's see that reduction in MSP rates. MSP means minimum support price. Alright, what does it mean? It means minimum support price. Governments take all the agriculture produce at these rate. Alright, and there is a reduction in MSP prices. What is the reduction? Why this is so? Tax-free trade could lead to a reduction in government procurement itself, and MSP can set a floor price. Farmers are also demanding that MSPs be made universal within mandis and outside, so that all buyers, government or private, will have to use these rates as a floor price below which sales cannot be made. Alright, Kamal is saying, ma'am, how can we say it is farmer unfriendly? Government has kept old rules including MSP as it is and opened the new ways to double the farmer's income. Alright, Kamal, this is not my point. Alright, you are absolutely right and I am agree with you, but this is not point. I am telling this article, I am giving this news article why the farmers are doing so. What is the point of farmers? Alright, I am not telling you my point or other points. There are the opinions of everyone. So it is your opinion, it is my opinion also, but what are the opinions of farmers? Here we are dealing with it. Alright, so don't worry. Okay, so what the farmers are concerned, these are the concern of farmers and what are their demands. We are discussing this thing. Okay, let's see. So, piecemeal legislation, although state claims that the bills are regulative processes, yojnas have been promulgated, several key concerns of farmers have gone unattended. Alright, government is not attending the farmers very well. Alright, so because they have some their reasons also. Alright, so we will not going to discuss that what are the our point and what are your points. These are the points related to farmers. Okay, let's see. Gaps in definition. Alright, there are in the bills there are certain definitions, and what are those gaps? What is lacking in these definitions? We will discuss this thing also. There is a systematic exclusion. Alright, when these acts define the term farmer, they exclude. That means they don't include the cropper, laborer, tiller, etc. They only include farmer, and in legal aspects there should be mention of every name. This is important, and if you are not including cropper, laborer, tiller, that means you are lacking behind somewhere. Alright, apart from this, emergency provisions. What are the emergency provisions? The acts use multiple subjective terms such as extraordinary circumstances and extraordinary price rise. Apart from this, multiple interpretations. There are some multiple interpretations. Even words such as horticulture produce and non-perishable agricultural foodstuffs are used so callously that they open up a contract to multiple disputes over interpretation. Alright, so these are the gaps in the definition which have given in the bills. Let's see again. Power to reject the yield. This is a mention in the bill that while defining a farming agreement, rather than bestowing power to the farmer, a sponsor has the power to refuse the yield. So this is a wrong thing, that when a farmer is going to any mandi, the sponsor can reject the produce. There is no proper settlement that why the yield is being rejected and why this is so. So this is important. Alright, and quality and standards. Acts mandate trade to occur when the produce is of mutually acceptable quality, grade and standard. Alright, so there should be some rule book around this, that why what are the quality and standards at which the crop is acceptable. This power has been given to a third party without any safeguards against such parties' biases or prejudices. Alright, so more cost possible are there. So there are certain slides also. So more cost possible, challenging digital literacy. The acts change all kinds of farming trade into digital contractual terms, and as you know that farmers are not, all the farmers or most of the farmers are not that much educated that they can deal with digital literacy. Apart from this, entry of crony capitalists in the alternative open the floodgates of their exploitation at any time by such companies. And operational cost is also there, because this lack of a skill, knowledge and expertise will provoke farmers into hiring middlemen, thereby increasing the operational cost for the farmer. So these are the things that that are the demands of farmers, and for which they want to repeal these acts. Right to property also, all of these interferes with the freedom of a farmer to carry out his own trade under Article 19(1), under Article 19 subsection 1(f), fetters in the way that the farmer earns his livelihood. And there is a standard of living also. This will also deny a decent standard of living by interfering in the way that such a living is earned by the farmer, impinging on Article 43 of the Directive Principles of State Policy. So it reveals how there is an however, there is an attempt at selling the farmer's produce in a language that the farmer himself does not know. Alright, so these are the facts that from the point of view, from the opinion of the farmers, that is why they are demanding this repeal of the bills. Alright, legal mandate of laws. What are the legal mandates regarding this? Let's see. Mandis to stock exchange. All three of these laws are palpable attempts to turn the activity of buying and selling farm produce into a form of a stock exchange trade. And cooperative federalism. The thing is, the center has no jurisdiction over agriculture under the concurrent list, and legal backing is also there. These acts lack a legal framework in the way that they came into existence. Alright, so these are the legal mandates of laws. And lastly, additional revenues for a state is also there. Additionally, the acts deprive states of their revenue via any cess or levy. Alright, next. Therefore, these acts are a challenge to the separation of powers, which functions as the backbone to a democracy. Alright, so these are the things. And okay, so this is a bit long, lengthy session, and you will get the PDF material of this session, and we will discuss some more things later on. Okay, so as the time is up and your Hindi class should be started. To ma'am, now I need to leave once again so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful session. Yes, piecing, mutual understanding was the is the need of time, but the government did it. All right, so this is the thing. All right, so guys, there is UP pieces and other state pieces individual batch for Indian polity and constitution for UP PCS 2021 pre-cum mains batch, and this is the information for all of you. And this batch will run at 8:15 from 15th of December. So guys, you can enroll yourself in this batch. This is a very important batch for all of you, and in this batch you can download the app of GS Word from Play Store, and you can contact it on this number also, that is 9654349902, and you can install the IS Pieces Institute app and install and get the batch of Indian polity and constitution. Alright, and your Imran sir would be there for your in this batch, and who will teach you polity and constitution. Alright, so thank you so much, and do join this batch, enroll yourself in this batch. And that's all for today. We will meet on Monday at 6 p.m. So don't forget to join. Thank you so much. Like it, share it, and subscribe this channel, and have a nice day.